What do you want to say to Joe?
Oh, this is why we're here, because I'm so proud of him, you know. And I think that's what moved Nikki is, that's the first thing I started with is I could not be more proud of you. He is. Sorry, he's just done such a good job of growing as a human being and as a leader. He's just come so far.
Meet Joe, Executive Vice President of Client Solutions at Haberfeld. Joe's leadership journey has been anything but ordinary. In less than a year, he rocketed from being the top-performing account manager to leading an entire 12-person department. And their mission?
We're directly responsible for the retention of our clients.
No pressure, right? But here's the catch. The same habits that made Joe a rock star individual contributor were no longer enough at the leadership level. Leading a team required a whole new skill set, not just executing, but empowering others to execute at a high level. That's when Haberfeld enrolled Joe into the Accelerate Leadership Program by Leadership Resources, a program designed to transform strong performers into high-impact leaders. The shift from doing the work himself to multiplying results through others. Here's what the journey looked like.
In 2020, of November 2020, he and I were at dinner in Roswell, New Mexico. And at dinner, Joe looked at me and said, hey, what do I need to do to be a vice president at Haberfeld? And I was really impressed with the question, and I told him. And pretty much my answer was, and I don't think he would have an issue with me telling you this, is you need to get out of your office and start pouring into other people. You're one of the most talented people we have up there, and they need to benefit from knowing you and working with you.
My whole goal of going into Leadership Resources was, it's one thing to manage 3 people and another to manage an entire team. How do you manage a team of 12 people that have different responsibilities, different mindsets, different personalities, and honestly different work ethics as well? I'm known as an introverted person. I mean, I don't feed off of events that involve a lot of people. I'm exhausted after those types of things because it's just not who I am as an individual. But what I think I've learned or have developed more from this leadership training and coaching is you can't manage people like you're managing yourself. I've always managed myself in my first 8 years of my career here at Haberfeld. I knew what drove me, I know what motivated me to come to work every day. Now I got to think about 12 other people, what motivates them to come to work every day. So it was a lot about uncovering just those unique ways to go about approaching the rest of the team.
The point that he went from not having a team to having a team, that was the point where I thought, well, we need to get you out there and get somebody to pour into you. And he was absolutely transformed. He just stepped up in a way, and he has grown in his ability to connect with people, his ability to prioritize. He's learning how to delegate, which has just been incredible. He also needs to learn how to slow down because he wants to do everything all at once, but that's the mark of somebody who's really talented.
I think the number one habit that I've tried to adopt is to be visible and be that person that hopefully everybody on my team and hopefully everybody at Haberfeld feels comfortable coming to. The reason why I wanted to do that is I think about the culture of the business, right? I think any successful company has a great culture, and any culture starts with the leadership. So if you're a person that is visible, cares about your employees, both personally and professionally, I think make that culture just that much stronger, which if your people are happy, culture's going to be great, company's going to become better.
The last time we had our ALP meeting, I had dinner with one of our consultants here. I had mentioned Joe when I had our meeting that day, and he said to me, boy, you know what? Joe is like a story of transformation. He said, I remember when I started here, Joe came in with his hoodie on, he walked into his office, he closed his door, and he stared at his screen. And he's like, now he's everywhere, he's investing in everyone, he is just literally a transformed person. And I just started laughing because that is exactly why I told Joe what I did in May of 2020 when he asked me the question.